been about 5 years since we lost Alexi Laiho from Bodom, the guitar player and singer. If you're like me, who's like a teenager growing up in the 2000s, like you couldn't miss Alexi's rising popularity. Even if you weren't listening to Bodom, yeah, he was one of those modern players of the time. Still talking about the early 2000s, where he essentially made it cool to play lead guitar. You have to remember, back then, playing solos and all that wasn't very popular. Actually, it wasn't popular at all, right? And basically, he took what was popular in the 80s and just modernized it, for the time. Yeah, so he took like all the neoclassical elements, like from all the Shrapnel era guys like Malmsteen and Vinnie Moore and all those guys, yeah, and he injected that into extreme death metal. We call it melodic death metal. Call it whatever you want. It's extreme metal, yeah. It could be death metal, it could be melodic death metal, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, he made something fresh. Again, for the time, I know it's about 20 years ago, but for that time, like I remember listening to it, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Because you would say death metal, everyone was thinking about screaming vocals and all that, which there was that, obviously. But there was also melodies, and there was like dual solos between him, the keyboard player. And also he was the main composer, right? He had a lot of demons that he had to deal with, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about his music, like more extreme sound to them, the first few albums. And Hate Good Death Roll, the one a little bit commercial, if you will. No, that was bad. It was still extreme music. It's just a little few more melodies, a few more hooks. And then there's Are You Dead Yet, which I really like the album. I'm really big fan. Video for In Your Face, right? The way it starts, with the riff, and I see like Alexi flipping his guitar, and I'm like, whoa! Immense power and brutality, if you will. And yeah, that was it. Like that track, In Your Face, it was like it would stay rent-free in my mind for a long period of time. Blood Drunk, I really like Blood Drunk. And I like how he introduced the pinky guitar, the black and pink guitar on that album. I really like that guitar. Their sound changed a little bit, went a little more American sounding-esque. Wasn't a big fan of the next few albums, but I think that they found a balance on the last two, especially on the last one. They went back to having like a few neoclassical melodies here and there, neoclassical lead melodies. I've got all their albums. I've got like their DVD, the Stockholm one. Amazing album, amazing live performance, by the way. This video here is for just simply celebrate his music. I got the unfortunate coincidence, if you will, that the day he died is my birthday. Yeah, 29th of December. So that's always like a reminder every year, and it kind of hits me a little bit funny. I don't know. We've lost so many of our heroes alive. We lost like Eddie Van Halen, Ozzy died a few months ago, obviously. But with Alexi, the thing was that I kind of saw him becoming relatively smaller musician to what they became, like Children Bodom in general, not just Alexi, Children Bodom. Like I saw them from like a small band to become like a huge band throughout the years. So to eventually see the band broke up and then Alexi dying, it was really heartbreaking. I don't know. It hit me in a funny way. I say in a funny way because it's not someone, oh, I know. You know, I've never met Alexi or anything. He's just like one of those people where you think, oh, they're gonna live forever, you know. What's this video for? That thing exactly. Just celebrating Alexi, celebrating his legacy, and give it a spin or a click, whatever you listen to music to. Spotify, you have a record, you have a CD. I don't know, but yeah, give it a listen. Go back, listen to Hate Crew Death Roll. Go back, listen to Something Wild and Are You Dead Yet and Blow Drunk. Even the stuff he did, the little EP with Bodom After Midnight. What is it? I think it's 3 songs. Really cool stuff. Like, it's very unfortunate that he didn't get to do more of that. Sound off in the comments below if you have anything to say about Alexi. If you have any stories from Alexi. I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. What do you think? What do you think about Alexi? What do you think about his music? Do you like all the albums of Children Bodom? There's a specific one you like more. Is there one that you hate? You know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Just let me know. Let me know. And yeah, follow up for more clips like this. If you care about listening my thoughts to other topics like that or other musicians, just yeah, let me know in the comments and feel free to subscribe and do all that stuff below. All right, see you guys later.